Aquarius, welcome my cutie patootie to the Renaissance Tarot, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So Aquarius, this is going to be your reading from mid-August to mid-September. And in this reading, we're going to take a look at your past, present, and future. We're going to clarify the main challenge, get some final advice. I will also pull one message from your person to you and from you to your person. Aquarius, I know that you were guys cracking up last time. So far, I have been doing a good job. I'm in less than a minute, and I have made sure to say Aquarius, 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 the unicorn of the zodiac, one and only, and not Gemini. I mean, I'm not saying Gemini now, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm not mixing up the names so far. So let's try. Aquarius. Aquarius, I remember, of course, how can I forget? Let's see what's going on for you, dear Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, your challenge from mid-August to mid-September is the Queen of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords. So Aquarius, your challenge here has to do a lot with stability, okay? There is this sense of grounded energy that you're tapping into, and I think that if in the recent past you had a lot of anxiety, which I see you did, I feel like that you are finding yourself back home. There is this sense of stability, comfort, abundance. Some of you are working on your business. Some of you are going to be very busy of working on some things, right? So we're going to clarify this to see why this is your challenge. Now, in the recent past, you have the Strength, the Moon, and the King of Wands. Some of you in the recent past were possibly dealing with the Pisces. I'm getting here Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. It looks like there was a lot of anxiety, okay, over your connection with another person. We're going to find out in a moment to see why you had some sort of anxiety with this person. Now, in the present moment, dear Aquarius, you have the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Cups. In the present moment, there is a sense of nostalgia, okay? There is a sense of nostalgia and something unexpected. Some sort of a conversation or a situation may be evolving and unfolding between you and another person. This person is somebody that you already know from the past, and we're going to see where this is going to lead to. In the near future, you have the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Judgment. Wow. 3 major arcana cards, 3 major events. In the near future, it looks like there is a very powerful shift and a change unexpectedly that's going to happen, right? The Tower here represents unexpected shift and change that's going to happen in the near future for you. And this is going to lead to some sort of a realization here. You have the 2 major arcana cards here, the 3 of them, but the Judgment and Tower represents Scorpionic energy. I see here you healing something here with somebody. Okay, this person could be younger than you. Okay, could be age differences between you and them. Page of Pentacles. There is a potential for a brand new beginning here between you and this person. Although one of the main things here that I see, dear Aquarius, has to do a lot with maturity levels. You know, you're always ahead of your game, right? Out of the schedule. So this person is somebody that you could be like teaching a lot of things. Okay, so let's get into your reading and get some clarity for you, dear Aquarius. Now, Aquarius, I'm going to clarify the Queen of Pentacles for you, which is your main challenge. So Aquarius, your challenge is clarified by the Lovers, the 3 of Cups, and the Sun. It looks like in the near, wow, you got all the marriage cards. So it looks like in the near future, there is a sense of celebration, okay? The more you ground yourself, the more you focus on yourself, the faster you're going to attract this reconciliation towards you, okay? Could be dealing with the Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Gemini, okay? You have the Lovers here, Gemini card. So it looks like there is a partnership, there is a connection that you're actually going to be attracting between you and another person, and there is a celebration. There is a lot of happiness that's going to be coming in towards your way from mid-August to mid-September. The Sun is here, and all of these cards are basically telling me that there is this sense of joy, celebration, happiness, strong connection, okay? The High Priestess, spiritual awakening, spiritual connection, okay? So your challenge here has to do a lot with you continuing to ground yourself with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is somebody that doesn't get swayed by this by this situation, by that situation. Is very he or she. I know there's a lot of male Aquarius is watching me as well. It's the energy you're going to be embodying. And even though there might have been some challenges, and there may be some challenges here, which we're going to talk about in a second, I do see here you standing on your ground and focusing on your own stability, your own spirituality, your money, your businesses, okay? Which is going to lead to a successful development. Like there's going to be successful development in your love story, okay, with a specific person. So in the recent past, the Strength card is clarified by the Hermit, the Six of Wands, and the Devil. It looks like there was some sort of a connection between you and another person, okay? There could have been a Capricorn. Something here was just not healthy. I'm getting here somebody possibly became a little bit closed off, okay, in this connection. Someone here was not being very open. I'm getting this energy of someone kind of going within themselves, okay? Very detached energy. Not that you cannot master detachment, but I feel like this is somebody that possibly was emotionally avoidant. Now, in the recent past, the moon here is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Fool, and the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So I do see here some of you in the recent past try to have a brand new beginning with this person, okay? You try to resolve, you were in the middle of a conflict, okay? Five of Wands, conflict, arguments, difficulties, obstacles. You try to have a brand new beginning with this person here, with the Hanged Man. You were still holding on to the situation. And of course, according to your own unique sense of style, you try to also have a different perspective and ideology and approach to this situation. Okay, I do personally believe that Aquarius's approach, Aquarius's mindset is it's immaculate. You know what I'm saying? It's unique. And I'm a Leo, so you're my opposite sign, and we always learn from each other. So you try to give the benefit of the doubt. You try to give the ultimatum to this situation here. But I do see here constant conflicts, arguments, misunderstandings, okay, between you and another person. I'm getting here Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, could have been Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now, the King of Wands here in the recent past is clarified by the Three of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Two of Wands. It looks like somebody here maybe started pulling away from you slowly, okay, and this led to some sort of a painful situation. You can see the cards are right here, and somebody here might have even moved out, okay? The Two of Wands is holding the globe in their hand. Possibly this could have been a long distance relationship for some of you. Emotional disconnection, okay? You see the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. I feel like I see you here, you also being hurting a lot in the recent past, and you kept it to yourself. Now, Aquarius, in the present moment, the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Six of Cups. As a courtesy, I must mention, because I like to mention this way, public service announcement. The Six of Cups, whenever it appears, it does indicate a nostalgic past connection, past lover connection showing up. Now, the Knight of Pentacles here is clarified in the present moment by the Seven of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Justice. So I do strongly feel like here somebody here is wanting to make things work with you, okay? You have the Three of Pentacles, which indicates cooperation, collaboration, Justice, wanting to set things right with you. And there is obstacles, okay? Whatever your person is going through, it looks like they have to deal with a lot of challenges in their lives. My intuition is telling me this is somebody that needs to get their shit together. Financially speaking, they need to really resolve some sort of a conflict in their life in order for them to be successfully with you. Now, in the present moment, Page of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. It looks like the person most on your mind, they're working on something. This person in the present moment, I'm clarifying the Page of Wands. This person is not looking at anywhere else. They're doing some sort of inner work. They're healing. They're working on their financial situation. And you might have already given the ultimatum to this person, Aquarius. Some of you might have said to this person, you need to get your stuff together. You need to get your life together in order for us to have a brand new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? And this is the reason, Aquarius, in the near future, you have the Judgment, which is talking about it's gonna be up to your decision how you wanna proceed forward with this person, okay? Aquarius, could have been a Capricorn. Now, the Six of Cups here is clarified in the present moment by the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. One of the reasons why I'm seeing two stories I'm gonna mention, the first one that just came to me, You might already have children with this person, okay, for some of you, and the burden had been heavy, and you had to disconnect from this person for whatever reason. You want to make sure this person that's coming into your life, they are actually sharing the yoke and the burdens equally with you. I hope the yoke is the correct word to use. That's from the Bible. I have read the Bible from cover to cover. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. Okay, used to be, but anyways, Aquarius, we're non-conventional, sprinkle, sprinkle. So in the present moment, it looks like what you want when this person shows up is that they are not coming with burdens. This person is not coming with heavy luggages. They're not holding on to the past. And there is something here you also being asked to do, which I think that you are doing. I do feel like you are working on it. You're no longer holding on to the past memories. You're no longer holding on to what was heavy, what didn't work out, because you know that carrying this low frequency, low vibrational, emotional state of being is actually causing you to have a delay in your manifestations, and also in you being very grounded. Because in order for you to attract this reunion that you have here with the lovers showing up, right? Three of Cups and the Lovers, in order for you to manifest that and to bring that into fruition, it's important for you to change your frequency and your vibration, which I see you are doing here, because the universe does not understand our language. It understands our emotional scale of being, like our vibration and our frequency. Now, in the near future, there is an unexpected shift, unexpected change that is going to be taking place, the Tower. The Tower is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Star. The Star is you. The Star in tarot represents you, Aquarius. Let me show this to you real quick, right? It represents Aquarius energy. I love this card, and there is a lot of healing that's going to take place. You're going to feel a big shift. You're going to feel like that all the hard work that you have done, all the inner work, all the stress, all the pain, the wounded soldier, Nine of Wands, all of a sudden is going to be transmuted and alchemized, okay? Because your intuition, you are spiritually, a lot of you are spiritual people, Aquariuses, I know you are. You're getting some sort of a spiritual rank, like you are getting a promotion, if I may say, like if that's the word to say. You're basically leveling up in your spirituality, High Priestess. Your intuition is going to be like top notch on another level, okay? And because you have been able to go through these cycles of pain and this transmutation, and you've been really, really sitting with your pain and looking at the face of your pain and owning that, then you're going to be rewarded for that, Aquarius, right? The water bearer. You are not a water sign. You are a water bearer. You bring the healing and the knowledge about healing into the humanity. That's the story of an Aquarius. Carrying the water. She carries the water in a jug, and she doesn't touch the water, but she brings the water. What does the water represent? Represents spirituality, purity, subconscious mind, and you're somebody that you take yourself out of this world sometime, like of what's going on around you, and you go within yourself, you understand, you process, you develop a plan, you're a great teacher, you come back and you share that with the humanity. When I was little, ever since like 5 years old up to like 15 or so, my first spiritual teacher was an Aquarius. She was an Aquarius. She was my best friend's mother. And two of my childhood best friends were Aquarius and Libra, okay? And their mother, like she was a great teacher. She would always like talk about so many things, like very smart. Okay, so that was just a side information. I don't know if you care about it, but I just wanted to share. Now, in the near future, the High Priestess is here. We're just talking about spiritual union, clarified by the Page of Swords. Looks like there's communication, clarified by the Six of Pentacles and this Eight of Cups. So I see here some of you potentially forgiving somebody here that walked away from you, that may be disconnected. Okay, this is about you really communicating where you're coming from, being very compassionate. This is you giving grace and giving compassion towards this person because you know where this person was coming from. The Judgment here. There is a major realization that you're having about this connection and about this person. So the Judgment in the near future for you, dear Aquarius, is clarified by the Moon, Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So there is going to be a moment where you're going to really take a step back before you finalize that, because I feel like that even though you give the ultimatum, you forgive this person, there is something here that's telling you, slow down, Aquarius. Like, it's okay. You can take a step back. You don't have to rush into it right away. because someone here has abandonment wounds. Okay, I'm also getting here somebody physically, may have to overcome some sort of an obstacle, like health related. I don't do those readings. I'm just saying possibly like a health related issue. And I do see them overcoming that. But the most important thing here for you is with the moon, there is some sort of a reservation that you have about this person, because the moon here, if you remember, I did mention in the beginning of the reading, the moon, right? In the past, there was a lot of fears and doubts about this connection, about this situation here with the person that you were dealing with. So in the near future, you're definitely going to be taking a step back and move very slowly, but I see you here being very compassionate towards this person. What you don't see coming here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, so this is about a spiritual evolution, spiritual healing journey, and also moving to the next, transitioning, right? Being on a body of water, on a boat, it means transitioning from the Five of Swords energy, which is conflict, arguments, misunderstanding, into a destination, at least I would say, or a stop where things are more peaceful. You're moving towards more peaceful times. So let's get the advice for you, dear Aquarius. What is the advice for my unicorn of the zodiac? So Aquarius, your advice here is the Six of Swords again, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Wow. Oh, I'm getting chills right now. You have the Star at the bottom of the deck, which is you, Aquarius. This is you. Because you're on top of your game, like I told you. So your advice here has to do a lot with the very fact that because you remain grounded, right? I remember everything that I said in your reading. I'm very connected and tapped in. Because you remained, and you're going to be remaining grounded in this entire journey, it's going to lead to a lot of peaceful times. It's going to lead to a lot of happiness with the Six of Swords and the Ten of Cups, happiness. And Page of Swords here, it's a very clear-cut energy. It's a brand new chapter, looking at the castle. Where do we move now? Where do we move on from now? When I look at this imagery here in this deck, the Page of Swords, Aquarius energy, looking at the map, right? It's like this person is trying to figure out a way how to get to the castle. So it's like you and your person basically sitting down and creating a map. Where do we go? Which things do we need to avoid, detour? What things do we need to face, right? Encounter in order for us to grow and get there. So congratulations, Aquarius, because this healing journey is going to lead to a brand new beginning with a new map, with the new route, with the new GPS, and the Ten of Cups, which is going to be a lot of happiness. Now, finally, I'm going to choose one card as a love message from your person to you and from you to your person. So the love message from your person to you, dear Aquarius, is going to be power. And it says you instinctively know what is right for you and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Wow. This is something your person probably already knows, right? When you look at this message, it's exactly what I was saying in the near future. It's like you're going to have the power, the upper hand to either walk away, but I think you're going to give forgiveness and be more compassionate towards this person. Why? Instinctively, intuition, inner knowledge, because this person knows you're a very intuitive person. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The message from you to your person is, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So this is a reminder from you to your person that even if they are focused on money, business, career, and all of that, it's not those abundance, it's just a byproduct and it's complementary. Everyone is going to be gone and transition from this dimension to another dimension, from this world to another world. Because a lot of times, dear Aquarius, people get hooked up onto they're plugged into the matrix. They're plugged into the 3D reality, the tangible things, and they think, oh my gosh, if I get this house, then I'm gonna be happy. If I have this person, then I'm gonna feel loved. If I have this car, then everyone is gonna think I'm cool. Honey, none of that matters. What matters is the memories that we made. What's gonna matter at the end of our lives is how we actually made other people feel. That's what matters, right? And how much we have evolved in this dimension. So, Aquarius, your readings always get very deep, so apologies if it was a little long, but I love you so much. I hope that this helped, and I will see you on the next one. Have an amazing weekend ahead. Bye.